we're going to hear from another event that took place over the weekend. It's the Children's Festival. I've got a piece by Julia Wellard who went along to it, and it's some interviews with some of the people that were there and some of the children that were there too.
There's nothing major.
And that's the sound of the Children's Festival. I'm just coming into Victoria Park now. And there are marquees everywhere, including one lovely blue and yellow striped marquee in the middle. So I'm going to the information point now to meet up with Sue Willis, who's going to tell me all about what's going on. I found the information tent and I'm with Sue Willis now. What's happening today, Sue, and how's it going?
Well, it's the Frome Children's Festival today. It's been going since midday, and despite the fact that it's absolutely boiling, it's going really, really well. We've got loads of people and about 45 different activities for kids to take part in, and it's all free.
That's fantastic. Can you talk me through some of the activities that are here today?
Yeah, so we've got lots of crafts and a magic show. There's a cardboard city. There's some medieval games. What else we got? Lots of ice cream, face painting, climbing wall. There's lots of sports, archery, parachair football. There's a special sensory area for disabled children and children with additional needs.
Where is that?
Just behind us, under the trees, in front of the Frome Town Council greenhouse.
Oh, I'll go and explore that in a moment. That looks nice and shady under there, actually.
There's a fabulous tent in there run by Children's World, and it's a blackout tent, and they've got projections going down onto the floor and bubble tubes, and it's all a sea theme, so it's an underwater theme.
And medieval games, what sort of games are those?
That's not a question to ask me because I haven't got over to them yet. There's so many things I haven't got round all of them yet, but you can wander over and interview them and they will tell you all about it.
And who's actually sponsoring the festival?
It's all grant funded. Most of the fundings come from the big lottery, and then also Frome Town Council. There are some local sponsors, Azimuth Marquees, Sydenham's, and the customers at Asda. We were in the green voucher scheme, so we got some money from them. If somebody else I've forgotten, it'll come to me.
It's fantastic that all these things are free.
Yeah. And then our aim is to make things free and accessible for everyone to be able to come to, irrespective of their financial situation.
So where are the power-chair, wheelchair things going on? Because we had them on our programme. We had the two trainers on our programme talking about it, and the recent mayor who had a go.
They're over in the tennis courts in Mary Bailey.
I must have a look over there as well then.
Absolutely. Go around and have a really good look round. Lots going on.
I will, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with Kristen. I'm at the door of a wonderful cave, which is the Sensory World. Kristen, can you talk me through it? And then we're going to go and chat to some of the children that are enjoying it.
Yep, this is our sensory underwater experience. It's a bit of a taste of the setup we take into special schools around Somerset, where we take the children on an underwater journey. Now, this is more of an informal drop-in setup, but we have sandcastle making, we have a projection of an underwater film, and we have an interactive floor, which is particularly popular and is great for kids of all abilities, and particularly with special needs, because when they move, there's an instant reaction to their movement, and it's very absorbing and bright.
So there are images on the floor,
yeah.
And when the children walk over, come and have a look.
Come and have a look. So here's one now, and this one is a big projection of a fish, and when you walk over it, it's a bit like doing a puzzle. You can see it's changing into a different kind of fish, and you can work together to do that puzzle, and eventually it will be a clownfish.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's very
wonderful colours, very bright.
Yeah, it's very bright, colourful. It's got nice underwater sounds, but it's also sort of although it's bright and colourful on the floor, it's also quite calming, soothing space. It's quite dark in here, so any children who might struggle with a lot of sensory input out in the festival can come in here and have a more relaxed time.
And is that also why it's sort of relatively dark in here too?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the projection works better, but it's good to have some time out space, you know, particularly children maybe with sensory processing disorders need a time out area, and their parents need that for them too. So this is part of the festival's inclusion focus really this year. Yeah.
And we met some parents just outside, and they have one of their children is in here now.
That's right. And there's this little boy here. Would you like to speak to this lady?
Hello. Can you tell me what this is? What are you doing here?
Well, you stomp on it and then it moves.
And what have you seen? What changes have you made with it? Different pictures?
The sea.
Oh, this is the sea, is it, at the moment? There are lovely white balls here. I don't know what these are.
They're snowballs.
Oh, they're snowballs. And you're making it into a lovely picture by running around. Is this your favourite thing at the festival?
Yeah.
You're going too fast for me now, but thank you very much for talking to me. I just moved over to a different area of the sensory experience here, and there are lots of wonderful shells on the floor. So what's happening here?
So I've got my little boy Barnaby, who's just 2 here, who's very interested in all the different shells and their shapes and their colours and all the different textures, which obviously awakens lots of different sensory experiences.
He's also very keen to be an interviewer.
Yeah, he's very keen to
likes my phone.
to talk to anyone. It's just a really good opportunity for him to perhaps experience textures and items that perhaps he wouldn't ordinarily come across every day. So it's a really good opportunity, especially when it's placed in the context of an ocean theme and everything else. It means that what he's looking at and what he's touching has got some sense of meaning, rather than it just being shells at home. He can, interpret the materials within their proper context, which is really important for his learning.
So it's a really immersive experience.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, he's been fascinated by the fish, he's been fascinated by the lava lamps, and now he's discovered the shells. So hopefully he can help put it all together and realise that this is perhaps what being near the ocean's all about, because obviously we're not that close to the sea, we're living where we do.
There's always the trip down to Weymouth.
Indeed there is, yeah, Weymouth and Weston, and that's about it, unfortunately, but he's certainly enjoying his time here.
Yes, no, he's very involved, isn't he? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for talking to me.
You're welcome.
Mummy, look at it. Is it a fish?